Have you ever spent hours designing a gold print only to see it come out dull and lifeless on a black shirt? If so, you're definitely not alone. Many designers and print shop owners face the same challenge trying to achieve that flawless, shiny gold effect that truly stands out. In this video, I'll share simple, different Photoshop methods that brings your gold designs to life, and I'll also reveal a powerful shortcut that makes it even easier. For the first step, we have a sample portrait image here. If you take a closer look at these very thin lines, there's a chance that when printed, they might not show up well because they are too fine. To make them bolder, go to Filter, then to Other, and choose Maximum. In the Maximum dialog box, adjust the radius setting, start with 1 pixel and increase slightly if needed. Keep an eye on the lines as you tweak this setting to ensure they become bolder without distorting the finer details of the portrait. What this does is it expands the light or white areas in the image, making those thin lines thicker and more visible. As you can see, the lines are now a bit bolder and easier to notice. Now we are ready for the next step. With the image layer selected, go to Select, then choose Color Range. From the drop-down menu, which lists different tones, select Highlights. Feel free to adjust the fuzziness and range sliders based on your preference. Once it looks good, press OK. You will notice that only the highlighted parts of the image are selected. The next step is to copy and paste this selection to create a new layer that contains only the highlights. Then rename the layer so we do not get confused later. Next, for the midtones, repeat the same process. With the original image selected, go to Color Range again, but this time choose Midtones. Adjust the fuzziness and range as needed, then press OK. Now the midtone parts of the image will be selected. Copy and paste again to create a new layer and rename it to keep things organized. Next up, shadows. Same process again. Go to Color Range, then select Shadows. Adjust as needed, then press OK. Now we have 3 separate layers: highlights, midtones, and shadows. The great thing about this is that each tonal range is on its own layer. So if we need to adjust one, we can do it without affecting the others. For now, we will focus on the highlights. By the way, we have a gold gradient file that is free to download and use. Just download the file, upload it into Photoshop, and you will see it appear in your gradient panel ready to use. Back to our tutorial. Like we mentioned earlier, we are focusing on the highlights. Simply click on the highlight layer, then in the gradient panel where our gold gradients are located, choose one you like. Click and drag across the highlight layer to apply the gradient. As you can see, the gold gradient has now been applied to the highlight layer. It is clipped, which means the effect is only visible within the highlight areas. We can also edit the midtones if we want, but for this tutorial, we will use this method to emphasize the gold effect even more. And that wraps up our first method. For the second method, we will use a different image. Here, we have a line art image of a woman, but as you can see, the image looks a bit plain or boring, so we are going to enhance it using a method that will give it more life and style. What we want to do is add some color, maybe a gold theme, to her hair, eyebrows, eyes, and other details that can help make the image more interesting and visually appealing. To do that, let's go to FreePick. This is a website where you can find and download free design resources like textures, graphics, and illustrations. We will search for a gold texture background, download the image, and then import it into our project. Next, we scale and position the gold texture to cover the entire canvas. Make sure this gold layer is placed behind the main image layer. Then we trace the parts of the image we want to apply color to. You can use either the pen tool or the lasso tool for this step. It may take some patience, but the results will be worth it. Once you finish tracing the areas you want to enhance, make sure the gold texture layer is selected, then go to the bottom of the Layers panel and click on Add Layer Mask. What this does is it hides everything in the gold layer except the parts you selected, allowing only the traced areas to show the gold texture. It creates a clean and professional looking effect. And just like that, the image is no longer dull or boring. It now looks more dynamic, stylish, and visually striking. That wraps up our second method for this tutorial. For the last method, we will use another image. Here we have a golden dragon image, and this time, we will be using a free software called Print Ready Flow. Print Ready Flow is a design tool for preparing artwork for DTF printing. It lets you apply effects like knockouts, halftones, and more, all with just a few clicks. It's user-friendly and ideal for creating print-ready designs without manual Photoshop work. For this method, we'll focus on knocking out specific colors from our image. As you can see, our dragon image contains a lot of colors, and what we want to do is isolate or remove those colors as cleanly and separately as possible. Once you're on the site, we'll use the color knockout tool. Just upload your dragon image here and you'll see a wide range of options available to process the image. Feel free to experiment with these settings to get the best results, but to help you understand how it works, let's walk through a quick demo using this dragon image. First, if there's a specific color you want to knock out or remove, go to the target color section. This allows you to select the exact color in your image that you want to isolate or remove from the design. You can either click directly on the image or enter the color values manually. You can also adjust the tolerance setting. This controls how much of the surrounding shades or similar colors will be included when knocking out your selected color. A lower tolerance means only the exact color you picked will be removed, while a higher tolerance allows for a wider range of similar shades to be included. This is especially useful when the image has gradients or slight color variations. It helps make the knockout cleaner and more consistent. There's also a feature called Dominant Colors. This automatically detects and lists the most prominent colors in your image. It's a quick way to identify which colors are taking up the most space, making it easier to decide which ones to knock out or keep. Instead of manually guessing the color codes, you can simply click on any of the dominant colors shown, and it will be selected as your target color, saving you time and effort in the process. These are the basic settings you'll need for the knockout process. Feel free to explore the other available options in your own time to better understand how they work and how they can enhance your results. Once you're satisfied with the settings, just click Knockout and then download the files. Once saved, you can import them into Photoshop for further enhancement. Thanks to Print Ready Flow, we now have a knockout version of our dragon image, complete with separate layers. This gives us more control, allowing us to enhance the gold effect on the dragon without affecting the other parts of the design. And that wraps up our third method for creating realistic gold effects. By combining these three simple approaches, you can bring a polished, professional look to your designs, perfect for DTF prints, digital art, or any creative project that needs a touch of gold. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new tip. Want more? Click the link and unlock something awesome. Visit us at transfersuperstars.com, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.